Yes. What's going on? This is Demetrius Sutters. He's Unlimited Perspective. He's a videographer out here in Chicago. I wanted to bring one of the best, man, to come to do it here in Chicago, man. One of the best videographers out here, man. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Demetrius.
First off, I definitely appreciate that compliment. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate that compliment. Sure, you cold too, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to video journalism, yeah, you got it in the bag, dog.
Yes, sir. My life in the shot.
But man, you know, what did me and you first meet? We first met at in Inglewood at a back to school parade, right? There's like a back to school parade going on.
You was flying,
man, and yeah, I still got that footage. I haven't even used it yet. But I've come a long way, man. Like that was 1 year ago. 1 year. I've come a long way,
bro.
Just to keep it short. So right now I specialize in wedding videography. So I filmed a total of 5 or 6 weddings this year alone. I just started. I became an LLC, fully insured. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. And also I became a drone pilot this year. So I'm an FAA drone pilot. I signed 2 major contracts with ComEd. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's like the most money I've ever made in my life, you know? So it's a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. And it's always a blessing to be making money. But it's so much. Last year in 2016, man, there was so much going on in Chicago, man. Violence.
Right.
Killing. Man, I went to so many different prayer vigils, man. It was bananas.
Yeah. And can you definitely say that at the end of the year right now, like right now, compared to like when me and you first met, everything has calmed down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that many prayer vigils, it's not that many police brutalities, it's not that many protests. And we could talk about that too if you want. But,
you know what, man? It's shit. 2016 Chicago, man, for videographers was cracking. That shit was cracking, man. It was so much going on in Chicago. It just really was. This year, 2017, it wasn't as much.
Right. It's a good thing and a bad thing, you know. It's a good thing and a bad. I mean, it's boring for us, but you know, So tell us about yourself. I haven't talked to you in like 2 months, bro. Like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about your how's my life in the shop been going?
So you know what, man? Make sure y'all look out for the Chicago Way documentary. That's cracking, man. I won Best Director downtown. I was in the film festival, the Cisco Neva Film Festival. Documentary dope. I got the trailer for those of you who haven't seen it in my videos. Chicago Way documentary trailer. You can check that out. Man, I just wrote the video.
Man, that's major, yo. Like that's major. I have yet to like enter any kind of competition or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of been on the nervous side with that, but that was your first festival that you participated in?
Yeah, that was my first festival.
What areas do you want to improve in for next year?
You know what? I'm filming another documentary now.
Nice. That's what it's all about, bro. It's like, you know, we gotta do it all, and we gotta do it well, and we gotta keep getting better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? In 3 years, you're gonna have about 5 documentaries under your belt. You know, and you're gonna keep getting better and better and better. That's what it's about, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. So I got a lot of on the table right now that's coming out, man. The Chicago Way documentary. You know, you could catch me every day on shows, and anybody want to be a guest on the show, just hit me up.
Man, it's another thing that I can mention about this year, which is it's a little negative, but you know what I'm saying, maybe you know, you probably could either give me some advice or tell me your take on it. So this year specifically, I had to step away from first off, I love the city of Chicago, without a doubt. I love the culture. I love people. You can't trust the people, but I love the people, you know what I'm saying? And like Chicago is definitely a city where everybody has an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to provide for their family and make a way. But man, I find myself having to step away from like organizations and, you know what I'm saying, like meetings and, you know what I'm saying, like just the gatherings, because around it, man, I just found like a lot of drama and like people, jealous or people trying to steal the spotlight. So I mean, for me personally, I've been really at peace, since I stepped away. But you guys think to say about that?
Man, bro, what's black people, man? What the fuck is with us, man? We can't get along for nothing, man.
Right.
Jealousy, envy,
Right.
you name it, man. As soon as we get something good going,
right,
and some unity, something break it up.
Right. And we seen that in the Kanika case. You know what I'm saying? Like in the Kanika, bro, that Kanika case was so drama felt. Every day, it was some drama. Like, what the heck? Are y'all focused or are y'all care about what the next person doing next to you? What the heck,
So, you know what?
Get together.
A lot of people was out there trying to get a name for themselves, man. And I ain't mad about that, man. I mean, a lot of people try to get name for themselves, man. And it's hard. And that put them on, really.
Right. Word.
But man, that was a mess, man, and I think that may have been the biggest case I think this year. The Kanika Jenkins, who was found in the freezer, she ended up wandering. Now, that case is bananas in and of itself. How did she?
It's so much. It's like it's not a clear cut case. Everybody messed up somewhere, and said they messed up, and they messed up, and they messed up. So it's like it's complicated where you almost can't even blame anybody, to be honest.
How did they let her wander around for 4 hours?
Yeah.
Stumbling, and nobody, none of the hotel staff noticed that. Also,
yeah,
her partners didn't notice her missing.
Yeah. So I pretty much followed the people that was at the party. I followed all of their social medias like since day one. I'm talking about like the next day when it went viral. I've been looking at all their comments, and I know like Irene, she did an interview, you know what I'm saying, but her emotions and her care level was at 0. Now let me tell you. Now first off, let me get a disclaimer, because you know what I'm saying, sometimes you get to say something and somebody be like, oh, you said such and such. This is public. This is stuff that was public, and this is just my opinion. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing. I'm just giving my opinion on what's public. Get that disclaimer out there. But basically, man, like at the day of the funeral, you know what I'm saying, like she was just kicking it like in the street, like, you know what I'm saying, smoking, like checking people on live, like, cause you know what I'm saying, like just going ham. I'm like, man, like where's your like? I didn't see honestly in all of them, the mother, the friends. I seen them cry a couple of times, and you never really know what goes on behind closed doors. But it's like I didn't see too much sympathy. I seen like just drama. You know what I'm saying? That's weird.
Hey, bro, and you never will, bro. That's the way it is.
Yeah, but let me tell the story that I really told though, and it makes sense. It's believable. It's definitely believable because, like I said, I followed it since day one, and a lot of things are definitely consistent. So she said that basically Kanika like tapped out. Basically, you know what I'm saying, she down there just tapped out, and then she was said she was, I don't know, she was ready to go, but they was like, we finna take you home. You know what I'm saying? They went out. They took it to the hallway, and then down there they was playing. They said they was playing the music off the Bluetooth off Kanika's phone. You know what I'm saying? Her keys in there too. So they came back in. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? It's a party. So, they all drunk. They all high. You know what I'm saying? They probably stayed in there for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Came on out thinking she could be out there. But Kanika, imagine she drunk. Imagine she just got to go to the restroom. Imagine Kanika got to take a shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? Imagine she got to take a shit. And she like, damn, man, I got to take a shit. Like, and just go. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I mean, the thing that's tripped out is, man, I've been drunk.
Yeah.
And I mean, 1,000 times, man, but never that messed up to where you falling and you know what I'm saying, man. I done been drunk, but god damn, something else was going on with that case. Something else was put. Whether she smoked or drank some other shit, man, I don't know what's going on.
Well, the autopsy said that she had that pill that was in her system that treats migraines and epilepsy. They never said that like that was prescribed to her or anything like that. So I mean, we could ask the question like, where'd she get that from? But then again, look, she could have been a little drunk or something. I don't know, bro. Shoot, it's a mysterious case. We'll never figure that shit out.
I mean,
the key is,
of course, you way more messed up than you normally would be, especially if you especially if you smoke then, or no, actually, if you drink then smoke, you 10 times wasted.
Right.
Now, I don't know about stumbling like the hell she was.
Right. That was yeah. That was sloppy. I mean,
But
honestly, bro. Also, like me personally, like I believe. Okay, in the Mike Brown situation, the Sandra
right.
Bland situation, and like this Kanika situation, I believe it was a demon, a spirit that was in the midst of all of them during that time. Anyway, Mike Brown, even Sandra Bland, I believe it was like a demon that was just in their spirit, and it was like it happened, and it happened for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it happened so everybody could learn a lesson. First
So
off, young girls, you know what I'm saying, we need to make sure our young girls ain't out here popping pills and getting shitty drunk at hotels by themselves. That's what we need to do as the elders, you know what I'm saying?
but again, she with her friends. But also, man, I
Yeah.
wanted to bring unlimited perspectives as a videographer, as I am too, filming out here, and what it's like. In the Chicago Way documentary, I bring you guys a lot of scenes from prayer vigils, watching parents just fall out, screaming, crying, and families destroyed, man, because of the violence, man. What have you seen far as with that aspect of the violence in Chicago from what you filmed?
So bro, just to be totally honest with you, and this is like also why I respect you, is because you're a totally like different person. But me, I can't even handle death. Like I can't handle it. Shootings, violence, trauma. Like my mental state can't handle it. Cause like even like after Mike Brown got killed, or even after Kanika got killed, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff like weighs on my mind very heavy, and it sometimes paralyzes me. You know what I'm saying? So personally, like this year, I had to like take a mental step back from a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not strong enough to handle that, bro. Just to be
Right.
honest.
You know what, man? It does take a lot to handle seeing stuff like that, man. It's tragic. You know what, man? I filmed so many of them, damn near I almost got used to it. That's how crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your niche, man. And like I said, I respect you, and I appreciate you for actually doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Like that's what you're showing is real. It's not CNN. It's not somebody just talking. You showing real emotions in real time, bro. And like that's much respect for real. I take my hat off to you for that.
Yeah, man. That's hard to do, bro. It really was, man. It wasn't no easy feat. You know, no easy thing to do. So, you know, but as the average person who never seen stuff like that, man, like from other cities, like man, in 2016, even now we almost at 750 murders. It was nothing to go to the city and find a crime scene where somebody was shot up and killed and still laying out there type of, and every day it was a prayer vigil. Shit, you got it was damn near every day. So, you know, I was able to call a lot of different activists that was out there filming a lot of these and going to these prayer vigils, and it was a normal thing. So the activists,
go ahead.
so the activist who was out there filming that, man, now I heard some upstairs. Anyway, for the activist,
I was say, I lost my train of thought too.
No, I was just trying to hear about something.
Yeah. I was gonna say, man, what makes all those murders in Chicago any different from what's going on in Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's slavery going on in Africa, but it's like, man, it's like I can't even have the energy to even think about what I can do for Africa. And, you know, and I see a lot of people on Facebook like emotional, like we all gotta do something. We all gotta, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, like somebody probably got killed today in Chicago, you know? So it's like, shit, I can't even focus on Africa right now, to be real.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I look at it like, man, them are our black brothers, you know, and you know that's our foundation in Africa, you know, because like the Chinese, man, they government can look out for them.
Right. Oh yeah, I encourage everybody. My headphones back in. Man, honestly, like that kind of motivated me too with that. But man, I got my DNA. I got my 23andMe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna get my DNA tested so I can see exactly where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So I can know exactly the regions of Africa. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, it just feels that empty void in me. Because right now, I'll be like, man, I don't even have a connect. I mean, people tell, you know what I'm saying, you from Africa, but I'll be like, man, I ain't even got no proof. I ain't got no connection. But like, once I get this DNA test done, that's going to, you know what I'm saying, it's going to make me feel more powerful. For real.
All right, so man, so you know what I want to get to as far as man with 2017 videography, it wasn't like far as Chicago when 2016 was so busy, man, with protests, with prayer vigils. 2017 is still 700. It's almost like people are getting used to the murders and killings.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a normal thing. It's like, okay, cool, 8 people killed, so what? Another day in Chicago. But the police corruption, man, I just did a story on 15 people being exonerated for innocent people being exonerated. I just did another story 10 minutes later about 2 other people exonerated. There's another story. Over 20 people within this month actually last month was exonerated. Innocent people being thrown in jail in Chicago, man. That has to stop.
Man, how, yo? Maybe it's just time for a black mayor. Cause look, Atlanta popping right now. Atlanta got a black mayor. Man, Atlanta booming. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's time for a black mayor in this thing. You feel me?
Yeah, you know
For
what,
real.
man? We have to do something, man, because you know what Dr. Claude Anderson was always talking about the black leadership and us voting. Is that doing anything for us as far as with going out there and voting? Because none of these politicians are reaching for the black community. None of them really care. What we need to do is do for ourselves. You know, man, we have to get out there and do it ourselves. Provide for our own children. Teach our own children. You know, feed ourselves. If we got to go crawling and begging other people to do for us, to police us, man,
Right.
we doomed.
That's real talk, though. That's real talk. Like bro, I swear, 2017, I don't expect nobody to do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Even if I have a conflict, I got a problem, man, I gotta take care of them on my own. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people kind of lazy, bro.
So Demetrius, what do you see for 2018 far as with your company, Unlimited Perspectives?
So I'm going full steam, bro. I'm focusing on the money, yo. Like, I'm trying to make 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's doable. I probably can make more, but I mean, I'm going to take that and then I'm going to use that money to invest back into my business. You know what I'm saying? So I can have an actual facility, actual studio. I want the red camera. You know what I'm saying? I want the red. It's shooting at 120 frames per second. I want my computer, bro. Bro, it took 35 hours to export a clip yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable. Like, I need to spend like $5,000, $9,000 in like the best computer. You know what I'm saying? Because time is everything. You feel me? So, I just want to just focus on my business more because, you know, something like, I'm just focused, bro. That's all I can say. Like, I'm just focused. I'm booking for weddings. You know what I'm saying? Anybody out there getting married or getting engaged, most definitely check out my work, Unlimited Perspectives, on all social networks. It's grade A, top of the line, you know what I'm saying, reality show footage. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Perfecting my business model, basically.
So. You know what, man, us as black people, man, we must stay focused, man. And that's something about starting your own business. Once you start your own business, you just never give up. We have to keep going. A lot of times, this could be a lot of times where we want to just give up, man. But every black person needs to start their own business, no matter what it is. And we have to support each other, no matter what it is. I go out my way to support each other, man, and whatever we do, man. There's a brother out here, man. He does heaters, you know, heating and cooling. So I just had him fix my furnace. You know, man, we have to support each other. That's the only way we are gonna make it, man. If we don't support each other, then who will? You know.
Right. And you know what, bro? First off, when the Kanika case was going on, I felt like I was giving the best advice to the Chicago protesters, and obviously I wasn't heard because, you know, I'm not really aggressive for the spotlight. But why, instead of asking for all those donations, instead of, you know what I'm saying, asking for a donation every day, why didn't they just create a 501c3? You know what I'm saying? Create a non-for-profit. You know what I'm saying? So that way, like, your money is on the books. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that way, like, can't nobody really question you because, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. A lot of black people are so scared to like start official businesses, you know?
Yeah, and as a people, man, we must start businesses because if we don't, you know, who's gonna hire our felons out here? We got
Right.
felons out here, man, getting felonies, can't get a job.
And but see, that's the thing. A felon could start a business. You know what I'm saying?
Start
It's nothing in the law that say a felon can't get, you know what I'm saying, a business ID. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, I think, hey, I want you to hold me on my word right here. Unlimited perspectives will definitely be educating tangibly. I'm not talking about we all gotta love each other and sing kumbaya. I'm going to be educating on the prices, where you can go to get your business license, how to, you know what I'm saying, deal with the IRS, how to do your taxes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna give a wealth of information, bro, so people could just be educated.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Who's great to listen to? Dr. Boyce Watkins and Dr. Umar Johnson. I love both of them. But Dr. Boyce Watkins, he teaches financial literacy. One thing
Nice.
about Black people is what we definitely have to start doing is stop spending so much damn money on bullshit, man. We go out there buy Mercedes Benzes, Jordans,
Right.
all the best everything, man, and we can't afford it. We don't even own a fucking business, but we want to look flashy all the damn time. We must stop that cycle that we're continuing to do, man. And this is one of the reasons we don't have enough money to start a fucking business because we're spending all our money on Hennessy and Jordans and Mercedes.
Yeah, man. You saying the perfect thing, bro. And like people look at me like I'm crazy, but man, every time somebody asks me something about, I say I'm broke because the money that I make is going straight back to my business. You know what I'm saying? I bought a second camera. I got 2 DSLRs now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep buying stuff. So you're right, man. Stop spending money on like a LLC only costs like $600. You know what I'm saying? But somebody spends $600 on a pair of pants or something like that. It's like, dang, like would you rather?
And that's one thing I tell people. You know what? When you spend money towards your business, that's investing your money. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Also,
exactly.
I tell people, man, at least have about $2,000 or $3,000 in the bank. If you don't have a bank account, man, and nothing to fall back on, man, you gotta put money up to start your own.
And everybody needs to have safe emergency money in case they get arrested or something, you know what I'm saying, by accident, or you know what I'm saying, something happened like where the police falsely charge you. You need to have emergency money so you can get an attorney instead of waiting to try to get an attorney after the fact because you don't spend your money on clothes. You know what I'm saying? Have emergency money for attorneys and you know the law.
Man, you know what? You must have money put up and saved, man. To start up, you need money to put up and save to invest in your business. And, you know, every time you get paid, you should be putting up money to invest in your business, to put up, to save, towards your bills, man. You don't have money just to go out there and buy a Hennessy, Mercedes Benz, big ass cribs you can't afford, man. That's the stupid shit we do as Black people, man. This is one of the biggest reasons we must learn financial literacy, and then one of the reasons why we're losing.
Yep. So, man, hopefully, man, me and you can talk just like in 2018. Let's just keep talking about it, bro. Let's just keep talking about business, supporting other business, having other people, other businesses coming on the network, you know?
Absolutely. I'm gonna definitely be talking about financial literacy and what Black people, what we need to be doing, what we need to be investing our money in, because and Mercedes Benz, Hennessy's, and all this shit, man, and it's silly. I see Black people who live in the hood and it's more Benzes and rims. Damn house. You live in Inglewood, driving a Benz.
Right. And it's like that in the South too. In the South, you know, they ride them candy painted cars with the 24s, you know what I'm saying, with all LCD screens everywhere, but they ain't got a business in sight.
No like, business. Dang. No business.
Like, at least you can look, if you want to live your life like that, if you want to live your life, at least get your kid, you can get your kids a business as a kid. You get them a business number. Do that for your kids or something. Jeez. I don't know though.
But I think that, but you know what? That in 2017, that's something that has changed. In 2016, when I was screaming, chopping your own community, wasn't nobody saying that. Wasn't nobody teaching that. Now in 2017, everybody, celebrities.
Yeah.
Everybody's teaching shop in your own community to where you can recycle your money and it comes back to you.
Yep, exactly.
Anyway, I got a lot of running around to do. This is Demetrius from Unlimited Perspectives. I'm gonna bring you guys a lot of guests throughout the next month. Demetrius, I'm gonna try to bring you on once a week, man. Probably every Saturday night, Sunday, but we're definitely gonna connect on Google Hangouts on a regular basis. It's a lot of stuff to cover, man, in our community.
We'll do it, man. Yeah, I have more free time now. Like, I have more free time, so I'm definitely gonna be doing broadcasts myself as well, and I have you on my show as well.
Absolutely, and that's something I want my viewers to know is go to Unlimited Perspectives. I got a link in on my channel to Unlimited Perspectives. Make sure y'all got y'all join his subscription on Facebook, YouTube, all social medias. Unlimited Perspectives. He out here doing big things, man. He's one of the dopest videographers out here, bro. Your graphics, ain't nobody touching your graphics, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I'm finna jump another video today. It's insane. It's insane. But I want to make one more point, bro, before we go. And I want to, give this advice to my people, my black people. Just because somebody has a disagreement on something doesn't mean, y'all have to stop business and economics. You know what I'm saying? Me and you personally, we disagree on a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that don't stop, like, the purpose. You know what I'm saying? That don't stop the business and stuff. So I just want to encourage, like, everybody don't take stuff too personal. Like, if you disagree, you disagree. Move on,
Yeah, we do disagree on a lot of stuff, and that's something we also have to understand. You can be disagreeable, and you got to be able to understand somebody else's point of view. Like, I understand your point of view on a lot of stuff that you say, and I get it. I definitely, but you got to be willing to be open-minded and not so closed-minded. A lot of our people are strictly closed-minded, and also a lot of our people are followers. Like, if somebody's going this way, then everybody think, oh, I need to go this way. Instead of having your own mind and saying, I don't agree with that. I came out on some of my videos and disagreed. I went against the grain. Shit, people jumped on my ass so hard, man. It was like, what the fuck? Damn, I had to delete the video off Facebook. I was getting negative the comments. I had to delete the damn video, man, because it just was getting comments.
Yeah, I got death threats. I went live like the next day for Kinik. I got a lot of death threats, bro.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, man. It's just my opinion. I wasn't there. It's just my opinion. Sheesh.
Yeah, people. Yeah, hey man. Yeah, our people, man. We hate each other. We our own biggest downfall, man. We must get out that practice. Straight up.
Right. So I appreciate you having me on your show, bro.
Absolutely, man. This is Demetrius, my life in the shot. Make sure y'all like, comment, let me know what you think about this video. Peace.